G'day, it's Josh here from Boorman Lawyers. I'm just outside Brisbane Magistrates Court. Not the usual Brisbane Magistrates Court, but this is the Roma Street Brisbane Magistrates Court just behind me. So this court's generally utilised for people who've been locked up overnight or are in the watch house putting before the court in the morning. It's usually not quite as busy as the George Street Magistrates Court. The reason why I'm here today is that our client had a low-range drink driving offence out in Birdsville, and the matter was a few weeks ago put at Mount Isa Magistrates Court. Our client lives in New South Wales, down near the Victorian border. So at the time of the offence, he was travelling throughout regional Queensland. He had attended the Big Red Bash, which is a country and western music festival. Went there with his wife and had a great time. Had a few too many drinks the night before. The next morning he got up, he was in his caravan and with his wife and hit the road. I think he was fine to drive. He was pulled over for not keeping left and quite a minor traffic infringement, but they did breath test him and found that he was still quite over the limit at 0.081. So even though it was a next day offence, the reading was still well over the blood alcohol limit in the low range, 0.081. So the matter was put before Mount Isa Magistrates Court, but by the time the matter went to appear at Mount Isa Court, our client had returned back home to New South Wales. So he engaged us, we contacted Mount Isa Magistrates Court. We indicated it was going to be a plea of guilty and we wanted to get the matter transferred to Brisbane, so it was more easily accessible for him to fly up from New South Wales and attend the Brisbane Magistrates Court instead of the Mount Isa Magistrates Court. So we've just dealt with the matter today, and usually matters which would go to Brisbane Magistrates Court will go to the George Street Magistrates Court, but because this had travelled from another court and that there was a warrant to lie on file which we got rid of today, it was put at the Roma Street Magistrates Court. So anyway, that's how it ended up here at this more unusual Magistrates Court location in the Brisbane CBD. In any event, our client did all the right things that we asked of him. He did a traffic offenders program. He got a letter of apology together. He lives in quite a rural, small populated community in New South Wales on the Victorian border, where he's involved in the local RSL, in the local fire brigade. We got references from people from both of those organisations and also certificates to show that he's very heavily involved in those community organisations. As mentioned, he did the traffic offenders program, and so we had a nice little neat bundle of defence material to tender to the court to show that our client was remorseful, taken steps to address any, re-educate himself on driver safety. Now, he was 64 years of age. He owns a trucking transport business, so driving is pretty essential to his ability to drive, to work. But for someone who's 64 with no prior traffic or criminal history before the court, it really did show that he has behaved in an exemplary manner for his entire life, and that this next day type of offence was extremely out of character for him. We were asking court to consider the absolute minimum period of 1 month, and that was acceded to by the magistrate. He was given a $400 fine and no conviction was recorded, because he's really proven that this was out of character, and that a conviction really for this type of matter and the way it came out, it shouldn't be put there as a deterrent, because it was just a real honest mistake on his behalf, and he's spent his whole life behaving correctly. So he didn't record a conviction, $400 fine, minimum 1 month, which is really what our client was hoping to get, because he does drive for work. So Very, very happy client. He's flown up today from Melbourne. He had to drive to Melbourne Airport from where he lives, fly up from Melbourne. He's here in person today. We got a really good outcome. Can enjoy the rest of the day in sunny Brisbane before flying back. And that's our matter that we had here at the Brisbane Magistrates Court today, the Roma Street location. Thanks for tuning in. I want to thank you for tuning into Boorman Lawyers today. You can catch us at any of the usual social media platforms. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact us on 1300 941 900. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video today. I really hope it was informative and helpful for you. There's another couple of videos below that you might want to check out that may be very useful for the process that you might be going through at the moment. Please feel free to like, follow, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we've always got fresh new content coming through all the time.